Hey, welcome! I was just getting the house ready for you.
What is this thing?
It's a little smudging stick. It's just something I started getting into.
So
you kind of clear the energy in the house.
All right, so that was necessary before we came. Yes.
It's on a rainy day, so feeling a little gray.
Is that something you see a lot of people do in this neighborhood?
I don't think it's specific to this neighborhood, but it's a little bit newer.
Yeah. So if you were to describe people living in this neighborhood with one sentence, what would that be?
Latinos mostly.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah? What's the best thing about this neighborhood?
The best thing about this neighborhood is it's usually pretty quiet.
Yeah. What do you do for a living?
I work as a private chef. I have a catering company called Cheeky Chef, so doing little dinners in people's homes.
Right. So do you have anything that you can showcase from your foodie?
I'm having a dinner party tonight, so I made this focaccia bread earlier today.
Okay, is that your signature dish?
It's not, but it's just something nice to have at the house.
What would you say is your like the best dish you can ever do?
I cook a lot of seafood. I make handmade pastas. It's like my specialty.
And if New York was a dish, what would it be?
If New York was a dish, it would be pizza.
Why?
A slice, just a slice.
Why?
It's kind of like the local thing you eat on the street.
Right.
Yeah.
Now I want to know, what do you wear for work?
What I wear for work? I usually wear a dress, these boots, and a chef coat on top. So a little different than a restaurant chef.
Why do you have the boots on every time? Is that something that gives you good positive energy, or?
It's all about the energy. No, I usually wear these just because they're pretty comfortable, and then just like just a regular chef coat on top.
Oh yeah, then you get very like professional.
A little more, half and half.
Yeah. Can you tell me, you're not a New Yorker until you have tried to
bargain with people?
I guess you have tried that. How do you do that in the best way?
You have to be friendly and act like you know exactly what you're trying to get.
Right. How do you fake you're a New Yorker?
Fake you're a New Yorker, walk fast.
Okay, so you need to have speed. How well stocked is your fridge?
My fridge, it's kind of funny. I cook for a living, but I have no food. So it's pretty empty, actually. Sorry.
Aren't you a little bit embarrassed
I'm
about
not.
that? Because you go out to eat.
I go out, or I eat, I have friends over to eat.
All right, then I guess 3 good restaurants around this neighborhood you can recommend.
Yeah, 3 good restaurants in Bushwick are Faro.
All right.
They make awesome handmade pasta.
Yeah.
Buna, it's an Ethiopian place. And then you can get really nice pupusas in the afternoon just on the corner of Maria Hernandez Park.
Oh, nice. I'll try them out.
Yeah.
When is it okay not to tip on a New York restaurant?
Only if that's the policy they have, but Americans are used to tipping all the time.
So we should. And how much should you tip if you're satisfied?
20%.
That's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. Europeans don't get it.
We have to go, but
okay,
on our way.
Over.
Why do you love New York?
Why I love New York? There's always something to do.
Yes.
And you meet crazy people like this.
Bye-bye.